Okay, so now that you have your puppy already knows how to sit. He's already been accustomed to the clicker. And we're going to be going to down and a few other tricks for this week. And then next week we'll put out another short video. We'll have a description on the blog of everything that we talk about here in the video. And you can go check that and ask if you got any questions. You can post a comment or whatever if you have questions on what we're doing. So now that your puppy knows how to sit, you want to continue to reinforce that. Okay, so you're going to do this sit command because they know the sit command. Also put a hand command with it, whatever you want to do. Get them used to the hand command as well. So with Keva here, Keva, 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 sit. Good girl. So we got the sit. Now we're going to work on the down. So initially when you have the down, what you're going to do is have a treat in your hand and you're going to lure the down. So with the treat, you're going to take the treat and you're going to lower it to the floor. Some dogs will just go to the floor like she does, click and give the treat to her. You want to keep doing that until she gets that, and then if she's more than 5 repetitions, I would say, in a row. Little girl? So we're ready to move on. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give a signal for that, or a cue. So I'm going to use a hand command. And so she's in the sit. I'm going to get her attention. Keva. No, not yet, Keva. Come here. Keva. Sit. Down. Down. Good girl. Okay, then we're going to continue this for at least about 5 commands. Come here, Keva. Come here, girl. Sit. Down. Keva. Down. Now she's hesitating on the first down. So what we would do on that is we're going to continue doing that. We're going to treat every time she does go down. But once she starts getting the hang of it, only treat the very first time. If she doesn't do it, then don't treat. No click, no treat. Just get her to do it again. Keep it sit. Good girl. Good girl. Keep it down. Good girl. Okay. So after you have your pup doing that, you can move on to some other commands. And we moved on to a few different commands for her. One of those is roll over. And she's not completely good with that yet, but she's doing good on it. And we'll use a hand command and we're going to lure this. So with the treat in hand, I'm going to go ahead and lure her to roll over. Keva, roll over, roll over, roll over. Yes, and then when she's all the way over, praise and give her the treat. Okay? Keva. Down. Good girl. Roll over. Down. Good girl. Roll over. Roll over. So she's got a little ways to go on roll over yet. The reason we started that is because she really likes to be on her back, rolling over, getting belly rubs and that kind of thing. So that's why we started doing that. And it won't take her long before she's really adept at that. The next thing we're going to go through is we're going to do go to your place. And so to start now with go to your place, like she's doing that right now because she knows already. But when we start out with go to place, just have her bed wherever you want her to go, your pup. When they approach the bed, and if they step on it, click and give a treat. And then you're going to click and give a treat for every time that she gets more onto the bed until she's laying on the bed, laying down on the bed, and then you're going to click and treat only for being on the bed and laying on the bed. So we'll try with Keva here. Keva, go to your place. Good girl. Okay, Keva, come. Good girl, Keva. Good girl. Keva, go to your place. And as you're doing that, when you're having her go to her place, you want to increase the distance that you're telling her to go to her place, and increase the time that she's left spent on her place. So now we're going to try Kennel, and then we got a few other little things to try. Keva. Kennel. Kennel. Ah. Kennel. Come on, Keva. Come on. Kennel. And when you're treating her in the kennel, you want to treat through the top and the back. So always, that way they're always in the back of the kennel when you give that command. So we'll do it a couple more repetitions for her. Keva. Kennel. Kennel. Good girl, Keva. Come on. Keva. Keva, come. Good girl, Keva. Keva, kennel. Kennel. Good girl. And now you can start varying it up. So we'll go through a round of this. And we'll do sit, down, kennel. Keep it varied. Because if you don't vary it and stay in the same pattern, she'll get the use of that pattern and she'll start doing things before you even ask for it. And that's not what you want either. Now we're going to do another one that we've been just starting to work on. Okay, you're done with that. You're done with that, little girl. And we're going to work on shake. So we're going to work to try to get her paw on our hand, okay? So take a treat and bury it in your hand so she can't see it. She's going to be able to smell it. Keep it sit. Shake. Shake, and when she touches your hand with your paw, then give her the treat. Click and give her the treat. Now, at first, on all of these, you're not going to give a command. You're just going to go through it and let them do it. Once they're doing it, then give them the command. So she's already been doing this. You can see she's using her paws already as we're talking. But all right, so I was told that I need to say how old she is. So right now, Keva is just her 9 weeks. She was 9 weeks yesterday, okay? So you can see she's done really well. She's already learned the Poochie bell on her own. That was really quick. I didn't have to do anything with that. I just caught her hitting the bell as she was doing it on accident, opened the door, and now that she knows how to use the bell to go outside. So we're going back on shake here. Hey, shake. Keva, shake. Good girl. So once you're getting the action that you want for about 5 times, it's consistent, then give it a name, or you can give it the hand sign or a signal. Keva, down. Good girl, good girl. And now we're just going to work on touch. So these are things that you can work on in the next week, and then the next week we'll put up another video and we'll try to refine some of these things. Now we're going to work on touch. And with touch, I usually have my hands like this because this is for high five. She knows that, so you want to use something different. So we're going to put it up close to her, touch, and when she touches with the nose, then we're going to go ahead and treat. Good girl, click and treat. Try that again. Keva, touch. Keva. Good girl. Keva. So another one that all the puppies were learning before they left is watch me. And this is really good for a command to use in between commands. So if there's a command that she's been given and she's on a leash and you're walking and you need to stop, you need to give another command or something, you need her attention, then you can use watch me. And so what we're going to do is first is all we're just going to do is just work for just to get a glance. We're going to lure her into that position for watch me. Keva. Watch me. Keva. Watch me. Good girl. So you want to bring the treat up to your face and then click the reward when she's got your eyes, when she's looking at you. Keva. Watch me. Keva. Watch me. Good girl. And you're going to work at getting that longer and longer, and then you don't want to lure it anymore once she's got it down. You just want to be able to give the command. Okay, so to wind up our training session, you don't want these training sessions to last too long. You want to go for about 3 minutes or 5 minutes or so. At the most, 5 minutes in a single training session. But to wind up the training session, we're just going to play a game of fetch. Now I've got a lot of different things here that we're going to use to play fetch with. And the reason for that is because later down the road when she learns to put her toys away, this is going to come in handy with her picking up lots of different objects. Usually I'll reserve one object that she really likes, like the tennis ball usually, and I'll keep that for just us to play with. She doesn't get to play with that on her own. The rest of her toys she can play with, but the tennis ball, that's just for me and her. So we're just going to get lots of different things, and I included a little plastic bottle in here for her to fetch. And the reason for that being is later on, when she gets bigger, we can get bigger bottles and we can fill them with the substance, and she can fetch those. If down the road you want to train your dog to be a service dog, go to the fridge and retrieve a bottle of Gatorade. Gatorade, for instance, if somebody's diabetic. So just throw that in there. Okay, little girl. And she's wanting to play. So we'll just wind this up with playing some fetch. Here you go. Here you go. And I like to do this in a hall because it kind of funnels her right back into me and she doesn't have to get around me. So in a hallway or something is great. Come on, Keva. Good girl, Keva. Good girl. Good girl. So we're going to throw these. We're going to make use of each one. Come on, bring it here. Bring it here, Keva. Come on. Good girl, Keva. Good girl. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Huh? Let's go to this one. Come on. Good girl, Keva. Hey. Come on, Keva. Good girl. Good girl. Here, this is a fun one. Here, try this one. Here, leave it. Good girl. Good girl, Keva. Get again. Good girl, Keva. Keva, Keva. Good girl, Keva. Good girl, yes.